Most people move through the world in a state of social blindness. They look, but they don't see. They listen, but they don't hear. They are victims of the surface level. But you are here because you want to see the strings. In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to give you the eyes of a predator. I will show you how to decode the subconscious signals that people don't even know they are sending. We are going beyond the mask. Welcome to the shadow. Most people think eye contact is about confidence. They are wrong. It is about intent. To master the vulnerability gaze, you must bypass their social defense. Instead of looking at their eyes, focus your stare on their third eye, the space just above the bridge of the nose. This creates a sense of predatory focus that makes others feel psychologically naked. Watch their reaction. A person under this pressure will reveal their true nature. If they blink rapidly, their brain is entering a flight response. If they stop blinking entirely, they are attempting to freeze to hide a lie. In the world of the shadow, the one who controls the gaze owns the truth. Let us look at a case study in high-stakes negotiation. Imagine you are sitting across from a person who appears perfectly calm. Their voice is steady, their posture is relaxed. But you apply the gaze. You lock on to that third eye and wait. Suddenly, you see it. The micro-flutter of the left eyelid. This is the leakage. While their words say they are confident, their biology is screaming that they are terrified of losing the deal. Because you saw what they tried to hide, you now hold the psychological leverage. Silence is your greatest ally here. Let them speak first to fill the void you've created. The face is the most practiced liar in the human body. We learn to fake smiles before we can walk. But the feet are honest. Humans are biologically wired to point their feet toward their primary interest. When you are talking to someone, look down. If their torso is facing you, but their feet are pointed toward the exit, they have already left the conversation in their mind. Their subconscious is planning their escape. Furthermore, notice the angle. If a foot is tucked behind the other, they are feeling defensive. If their toes are pointed upward, they are genuinely excited. Never listen to what the mouth says until you've checked where the feet are going. To see this in action, observe any social gathering. You will often see what I call the power triangle. 3 people are talking in a circle. One person is speaking loudly, commanding the room. But look at the feet of the other 2. If their toes are pointed toward the third person who is standing silently, that silent person is the true leader of the group. The feet reveal the hierarchy that the conversation tries to mask. If you want to influence the group, do not convince the talker. Convince the one the feet are pointing to. That is how you master the room without saying a word. Mirroring is the ultimate tool of influence, but for the master, it is also a powerful alarm system. Want to know if someone is tracking you? Use a test movement. Cross your arms suddenly. Take a slow sip of water, or shift your weight. If they mirror you within 30 seconds, they are either deeply interested or they are trying to manipulate you with a technique they don't think you know. This is the echo chamber effect. By breaking the rhythm, you force the manipulator to reveal themselves. In the shadow, We do not follow the dance. We lead it. But what happens when the shadow is turned on you? If you suspect you are being mirrored by a manipulator, you must use the pattern break. Mid-sentence, perform an unnatural movement. Adjust your watch, touch your ear, or lean back abruptly. If they follow you into that awkward movement, they aren't connecting with you. They are hunting you. By breaking the rhythm, you force the manipulator to reveal their hand. In the shadow, we do not follow the dance. We are the ones who change the music. Why do these techniques work? Because the human brain cannot manage its entire body at once. Under the stress of interaction, the prefrontal cortex, the part that lies, gets overloaded. The leakage happens in the extremities. The twitch of a finger, the angle of a foot, the micro flutter of an eyelid. When you learn to ignore the words and focus on the leakage, you are no longer a participant. You are the observer. And the observer always has the advantage. Why do these techniques work? Because the human brain cannot manage its entire body at once. Under the stress of interaction, the prefrontal cortex, the part that lies, gets overloaded. The leakage happens in the extremities. The twitch of a finger, the angle of a foot, the micro flutter of an eyelid. When you learn to ignore the words and focus on the leakage, you are no longer a participant. You are the observer. And the observer always has the advantage. Information is just a tool. Mastery is knowing when to stay silent. You now have the eyes of a predator. Use them wisely. Subscribe to the Mind Shadow Mastery to arm yourself with the forbidden truths of the human psyche. Comment below with the word shadow if you are ready to see what others miss. I'll see you in the next analysis.